Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. Steve Buzza here. It's a back to scratch episode. So in the first week I've already kind of established what I'm going to be trying to do with this challenge. I've put a video up on how there is some good golf in me, but it's still really inconsistent. What are the changes that I need to make? And this video is on one that I think is very key for me, and it's fitness. And if you've been watching the videos, my fitness has declined over the last kind of 6 months, especially maybe even 12 months. There are three reasons. One is I've been doing my masters, so whereas I'm usually out and about coaching, playing a lot of golf, so I'm active in my everyday life, I've been inside a lot doing work at the computer, so this probably resonates with quite a few people that are watching. And it has been surprising at how easy it is to put weight on when you're just not doing that active day-to-day things. So that is one reason. Feel sorry for me, I've been stuck inside. The other reason is I have had a few injuries over the last 12 to 18 months. I've had a problem with my right Achilles and my calves in general, and I've had a problem with my shoulder. So for those reasons, I haven't been able to train as much, and I actually quite like to run. You know, running is what I like to do, and I haven't been able to do that. So that is the second reason. The third reason, and get the violin out, because I've been eating too much, I've been lazy. And that one, if I'm honest, trumps the other two. You know, I have been lazy. When I had the performance team, I was training with them and I was eating better. I'm not eating well, and yeah, I haven't been training. So for people that have been commenting that it looks like you've put some timber on, Stephen, I have indeed. And I've put on quite a bit. I am 2.5 stone heavier than where I usually am at my optimum weight. And I think that's about 30 pounds. So that's a lot of weight. And I have started in the gym again, but I had a TPI screen. So we've got loads of TPI professionals here on site. I'm a TPI level 1 certified, whatever it is. So doing the physical screenings is a very good thing to do if you're looking at like setting up a winter program for improving your golf. And I did the screening knowing that I'd been lazy, so I was expecting to have to lose some weight, but my mobility, my movement would be okay. And I was actually shocked at how bad it got. So a lot of the issues I'm seeing in my swing are down to the fact my body isn't moving. I've got very tight in my pelvis. Again, if you're watching at home, if you've got an office job, if you sit down a lot, it's so easy to get very tight, and we kind of shut off our glutes, our old big old ass muscles, and they shut off because you sit down a lot. So then when we come to use them in the golf swing, they don't want to move. So I was very shocked at how badly I did. They actually give you a scale rating when you go into their fitness program, and I was given like a mid-handicap range in terms of where I am. So that's a lot of fails on the screenings. A big one is I'm struggling to separate my upper and lower body. So if you read the magazines and if you watch videos and we're talking about power and trying to separate, I'm struggling to do that physically at the minute. If you look at some of the swings I've been making, it's looking very armsy, and I feel like my body is staying down. And I'm hitting a lot of, even with driver, I'm like down here. And again, it is a little through lack of playing. And you'll see through the rounds as well as I warm up, it sometimes gets better. Very noticeable at Remedy Oak, if you've watched those vlogs. I actually hit some really good drives at the end of the round, and I actually started to feel like there was some extension. But a lot of this tightness is noticeable in my swing. I actually feel like I've been swinging it better than I did certainly when I was an amateur playing off scratch. I used to have a very loose Sergio Garcia kind of esque swing, but it was very violent and out of control. So I used to be able to kind of sling with the hands and hit it a long way. I actually feel like the overall swing has been better, but my fitness has definitely declined. And it's something, mobility and stability. So if you're looking at doing stuff over the winter, don't just go into the gym and start lifting heavy weights. Doing balance exercises, learning how to make all your joints stable. Your body will thank you through the year, because golf can wear your body down a bit. you know, especially if you play a lot. So your body will thank you because you will feel healthier and the risk of injury will be reduced, but also your movement will be far better. Once you have that, absolutely lift some weights. And hopefully I will get to that point. And that was the point I was at about 12 months ago. I was actually in a very good position starting to lift heavy weights. That is not where I am at the minute. I did a session this morning and it was embarrassing. You know, struggling to do pretty much everything. So it's a positive for this challenge because it does show a massive area in which I can improve, but I'm going to have to put in some hard work because quite frankly, I haven't been the last few months / year. So get some comments down below. Are you somebody that feels that they would be able to improve their swing by improving their fitness? And the answer will usually lie in between the middle. You know, just doing gym work isn't going to solve your swing, but just doing technical work, if you can't physically make the movements, is also not going to give you the best of results. So I'd love to hear what you've got to say on this matter, or is this something you've even considered? So yeah, get some comments down below. Hope to catch you soon. I'm off to do some running.